What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel. And as you know, I like to collect a little bit more than figures. So today we're going to be looking at some obscure wrestling items. It's time for Random Wrestling Merch of the Month. Guys, so here we are. We are going to be doing another random wrestling merch of the month, and I have 5 new items to show you guys that I think are pretty cool, pretty unique, and pretty obscure, which is the whole point of this whole series, is to show you stuff that maybe you don't see every day. It might not be the rarest stuff, it may not be the coolest stuff, but it's different, and that's the whole point of this random stuff, just to show the insane realm of merchandising that is professional wrestling. There's literally everything and anything you could possibly imagine. Now, this is brought to you by my coloring books. We have the Unreleased Wrestling Figure Coloring Book, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, and of course Color Mania, which has Volumes 1, 2, and 3 all in one book. Volume 5 is being worked on as we speak. Now, if you have any questions about where to get these, it's pretty simple. You go to Amazon.com and type in Fig Heel and you will find these. Or you can go to tinyurl.com/figheel and there's a section with all my coloring books there. Everybody who's gotten one has given it great reviews. So it has everything. Like, it'll have an unreleased figure that you color in however you want, or you can do it the way it was supposed to, and information on the figure. So here's an unreleased Rick Steiner. Now, as we moved on throughout the process of the books, we adapted and included QR codes so you could scan and see the original picture of the prototype. So here's Adrian Neville's retro figure. And if you scan this, it'll bring you right to his actual figure, what it was supposed to look like. And you can color it to look like that, or you can create it your own and redo everything. So there's a lot of cool stuff in these, and I appreciate everybody who's bought one so far. It's absolutely insane to me that you guys are so supportive of everything that we've been doing. And I like to think it's because we're putting out good content, putting out good products. But without further ado, let's get into it. And we're going to start with something really, really simple. I found these the other day in my storage. I just thought they were so cool. WWF Pencils from 1998. Now, this has 5 pencils in it. There's the red pencils and the blue pencils. The red pencils have Kane, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Sable. Why are these still in the package? I have no idea. I guess I got them for school and just never used them. I know as a kid I was never big into pencils. I was always a pen guy, still am. But it's funny, at the bottom it's got a picture of Stone Cold and it says, "You know you want them." That's good merchandising right there. The blue one appears to have Mankind, The Rock, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn. Pretty interesting. It just goes to show that WWF had everything. And it's funny because at this time in the Attitude Era, it wasn't really a kid's product. I remember specifically that matched these. I had folders, and I had a DX folder, and Billy Gunn had on a bandana that said "badass," and I just thought that was so fun. I loved bringing it to school, obviously, because I'm like, oh yeah, I have a curse word in school. But at the same time, it's like, how did that get past quality control of as far as this is a kid's product for school, you know? But yeah, Kane. There we have Cactus Jack is on this, on the side right here. Probably hard to see on the camera, but I just thought these were interesting. We got some WWF pencils. And another weird WWF item is this. This is WWF Superstar Tearjerkers. Now, it's funny. Extra sour, it says. I found this in my storage, completely sealed, brand new, with the candy still in it. And I'll be honest with you, it grossed me out. It grossed me out. So what I did was I broke the seal, opened it up, dumped out the candy, Cleaned out the container, which is why it's a little bit ruined here. But I just couldn't keep food. I don't even know why I kept that in the first place for 20-something years. Because this is from 99. So 22 years, this thing's had candy here. And no mice tried to get to it. I can't believe that my storage unit actually survived that. So I took it out and cleaned it out. Because all you really want is the Rock figure, right? And it's pretty cool. I think it's a pretty good likeness. It's him doing the people's eyebrow. He's got his chain on. He's holding his chin just like the Rock would. They had Sable, Stone Cold, Undertaker, and Kane. After seeing this, I kind of want to get the other ones. Even if it's just the topper. And I probably eventually will get rid of this because I just don't like having food items in my collection. For instance, I have the WWF Pez dispensers, and they're in my pantry, and I just refuse to bring them into my collection room because I just don't want any food around my collectibles. I'm even though I cleaned this out and scrubbed it, it's still kind of gross to me. But whatever. I mean, a lot of people collect them with the candy, and I mean, for 22 years, nothing wanted to eat it. So what were they pumping into our systems as kids? But still pretty cool. There's the Rock giving the people's eyebrow. I think that's such a cool, obscure item that the Attitude Era had like candy. Next up, this is something that's near and dear to my heart. I went to WrestleMania 15, and I also went to the WrestleMania 15 Rage Party in Philadelphia at the Pennsylvania Convention Center. And these are souvenirs that you weren't supposed to keep. A lot of people threw these out, but I grabbed a bunch of them. I have a ton of these napkins, ton of these cups. Know that my extras are not for sale. I have this fear that at some point I'm going to lose some, or they're going to get damaged or broken or whatever. So I really don't want to get rid of them. But Chef Boyardee presents the WWF WrestleMania Rage Party at the Pennsylvania Convention Center, Saturday, March 27th, 1999. And I have, I think, 4 or 5 of these unused plastic cups. They're reusable, but I've never actually used them. I just kind of think it's really cool because there was only one Rage Party, and I was there, and it was pretty cool, and this is cool to remember it by. And here's the same design on the napkin, just a little bit different color scheme. It's the WrestleMania Rage Party, Pennsylvania Convention Center, Saturday, March 27th, 1999. And of course, the next day was WrestleMania, which I did go to. But I always like this. I like obscure stuff, and I feel like not many people have these. I have talked to a couple collectors that have them, and if you do, comment below, let me know. But I just think it's cool to see these and things like that. Next up is the WrestleMania 15 Stone Cold Steve Austin camo gear by Jakks Pacific. How weird is this? Now, it's got this like crappy little dart launcher, a camo Stone Cold Steve Austin vest, a camo Stone Cold Steve Austin hat. It's got Steve Austin dog tags that fell out of the place right here. Very, very weird. I saw this in my storage and I just like had to get it. There's just a little bit of dust on it because it's been in there for so long. But I mean, look at that. Look how cool that is. And it's got Stone Cold here. I guess you're supposed to be enticed by it. Like, oh, he's wearing a camo hoodie and a bow, I guess, a crossbow. I guess you're supposed to be enticed. Like, oh, I'm going to be just like Steve. This thing is nowhere near what that is, his actual crossbow. And it shoots these little darts. And this vest is just a joke. And it says, if I turn it this way, you can see it says Austin 316. Very cool. There's no need for me to ever open this up and see what it all looks like because I'm not going to wear it because it doesn't fit me because I'm an adult who has this in his collection for God knows what reason. Let me see if there's a price tag on it. I have another one. I think they were $20, believe it or not. I can't believe I spent $20 on this as a kid. But on the back, it's got a bunch of the old Jakks sets. We got Superstar Series 7 with Val Venus, The Undertaker, X-Pac, Edge, Steve Austin, Dr. Death. Fully Loaded with Kane, Triple H, Al Snow, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg, and The Rock. Signature Series 3 with Austin, Undertaker, Triple H, The Rock, Jacqueline, Edge. We got Too Tough Series 3 with Kane, Mankind, The Rock, Owen Hart, Stone Cold, The Undertaker, and LOD 2000. We also have Grapple Gear, which has the casket match. It has the commentator's central playset and the back alley brawl with the dumpster match. It has the awesome wrestling ring, which was one of my favorites as a kid. It has the bangers, which a lot of people don't remember. Dude Love, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, and Undertaker. That's probably something that'll be on this show eventually because they're pretty cool items. But yeah, so I have this WrestleMania 15 Rumble gear, Stone Cold Steve Austin in camo gear. People always ask me if I consider needing all of these, the Rumble gears, to be a completist in Jakks BCA, and I say no because they don't come with a figure. They're not really action figures. If you're a completist as far as Jakks specific everything, then yeah, obviously you'd need it. But if you're just collecting BCA stuff, it's from the era, but it's not really BCA. And last but not least is something that I've wanted for a long time. My boy Fig Vault got it, and I had to get one, and I found one for really cheap on eBay. This is a puppet cooler. Now, in the 80s, these were popular. A lot of sports stars, basketball players, baseball players, all types of people had these. And basically what it is, it's like a mug, a cooler mug that can be kept in the freezer to get cold. And it has a hat on it and a face of whoever it's depicting. And here we have Hulk Hogan. And it says Hulk Rules. He's got the Hulk Rules headband. Hulk Hogan on his hat. The yellow and red. This is from 1989. Still in the box. Still pretty cool. It's still attached in there, and I don't want to open it up and take it out because I just think it's very reminiscent, because I do remember these being in stores, being cleared out in like wholesale stores when I was a young kid. And I remember my dad, I think, had a Don Mattingly New York Yankees one. But I think it's pretty cool, and it's actually not a bad likeness of Hulk Hogan. And it's funny because you can see he's got like he's giving a thumbs up on this side, and over here it's just a random open hand. But, I mean, it's the 80s. Everything was weird, right? So, yeah, so what did we get? We got the Austin WrestleMania Rumble gear. Pretty cool. We got the Hulk Hogan puppet cooler, WrestleMania Rage Party cup and napkin set. So strange. Why do I have this? Again, I can't believe anybody else would actually grab these, but people did. Life of a collector. You can't let anything go, right? We got the Superstar Tearjerkers packaging with the Rock figurine on top, and the Wwf Pencils. So, yeah. Hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at FigHeal and at Unreleased Wrestling Figs. Check out the Unreleased Wrestling Figure coloring books, volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. As well as Colormania, which features the first 3 volumes for a discounted price. And go to ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal for all your merchandise needs. Don't forget to check us out on TikTok. That's at FigHeal. We're putting a lot of original content up there. Interactive content that you won't get on here or Instagram. So head over there and give us a follow. Take it easy, guys. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at FigHeal and at Unreleased Wrestling Figs. And you can visit the merch store at Pro Wrestling Tees and check out the Unreleased Wrestling Figure coloring books available now on Amazon.com, including Prime shipping.